You're just gonna stare at me. Oh.
I am Moorish. What the hell?
I'm not doing it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Welcome to a very special episode. We are going to take a look at an old group that hasn't been making a whole lot of waves, but as you may know, the one and only Mad Lad Van Balian has posted another video with the USAR, the United States of America Republic, a Moorish outfit, head by I think his name is Kamen El Bey or Kamen El Bey.
Another video
And
with the
Mandy
U.S.A.R,
is
the
blasting out
United
an echo.
States of America Republic, a Moorish outfit, head by I think his name is Kamen El Bey or Kamen El Bey. Another video.
We good?
We're good.
All right. All right. Now, anyway, as I was saying, Van Balian posted an update to them. I actually saw it. It's actually a month old. I forgot to kind of talk about it. And what I wanted to do first is I want to give you guys a little bit more of a backstory into what led them through this and where we are now. Basically, what happened is and again, these guys are out of my backyard here in New Jersey. So here's the backstory. The vehicle was stopped by police. The owner is the self-proclaimed provincial governor of New Jersey, or the owner of the vehicle. But however, it was his girlfriend who was driving. The cops initially got a flag that he may have a warrant on him. Turns out he didn't, but they still dunked him for no registration, no tags, and no insurance. And then you see the court case that comes into this. But and from there, you were going to go through their entire saga of them trying to get their car back, because ultimately the prosecutor dismisses the charges. However, they have a very, very bad, terrible misunderstanding as to what happened in their case. But we'll go ahead and get this show on the road. Again, this is the first video. I will post the updated video that Van posted earlier today, just to give you guys more context.
One wife, 5 cars, what threat? They got guns and everything. What threat? Come on, dog. It's that oppression shit. This is why I'm the governor, and this is why I'm fighting this fight I'm fighting, because this shit right here.
Self-proclaimed governor.
You will not be oppressed. That day is over. We are Moorish American national. This is our land. We not black African American. We ain't residents. We ain't subject to none of you statutes and codes. He followed you from where? All the way here?
Soon as I got to the light on
Oh my God, they got to deal with audio balancing. Holy shit.
Federal, he sat behind me. He followed me all the way until literally when I turned in here, that's when he pulled his license. I seen them following me. They follow us every day. Y'all be behind us every day and don't pull me over, don't mess with us, don't say nothing, because they know what's up.
Hey, you still recording?
And what is he being arrested for?
You recording?
What is he?
So right now he's being detained because they were going to run a check on his name, or that they wanted to confirm something with the sheriff's office. Again, ultimately nothing came back, and they were released. However, the car was impounded because no insurance, no registration, etc.
Being arrested for? And we're recording.
No, why are you taking me, bro? Yo, stop touching me. Why are you pushing me, bro? No, you're pushing me, bro.
You can detain him, but y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to get rough with him. And we have everything recorded.
You have my ID.
Okay, I'm listening.
No, I don't have no warrant. You're lying. You just said it didn't come through. It's on camera. It's not verified. My name is Eric Jenkins. You got my ID, bro. No, you cannot detain me. You just don't say.
He's not under arrest at this point.
And what did he stop me for?
I'm assuming the license plate.
Okay, and they're valid, so I'm not sure why he pulled me over.
What is?
I kind of wish they would show off the license plate, although I think I may have an idea of what they actually look like. They're not the usual ones that you guys would notice, like the private ones with the little globe on it. I think it's different.
What do you mean? How is it
Thank you,
valid?
Jacob.
They're valid. They are under. We have a government. They're under our government. I'm the Secretary of State for the United States of America Republic, and he is the governor.
She's the Secretary of State.
Really?
For the United States of America Republic, and he is the and her boyfriend is the provincial governor of New Jersey. I believe it's the Cannon L. Bay is the president of the United States of America Republic. He's out of Illinois, I think.
The province of New Jersey.
Burlington Police Department, you're colonizers, and I'm coming for you. So this is the incident details. This is.
Okay, so he's showing you off here that they ran his name and it came back without any warrants. But again, they still hooked him up for what we already talked about. Yeah, C. Cannon Bay, Omega.
And if that's the case, then
yes, and that's fine. And that's fine.
We just have to look
yes,
it up.
It is. Yes, it is.
And if that's the case, then you go.
Both our driver's license.
Okay. And if that's the case, then
And if you're
you guys
discriminating
no
against our
tickets,
state,
and it is
please
what
tell
it
us
is, you know.
Yeah.
Are you discriminating against our state?
So I'm just explaining to you what's
Are
going
y'all
on.
discriminating against our state? Yes or no?
So,
Because right now,
like I said, he's just being detained. We have to wait for the confirmation, and we're not going to just leave you hanging. We're going to let you know what's going on.
I just had a meeting with the federal government, Homeland Security. I just gave him the card.
Mike Schmidt, and he gave it back.
Give me the card.
Did
Secretary of State for Mike.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Nice
How are
meeting
you? Nice to meet you too.
Under these circumstances, unfortunately.
Right.
I just want to take a picture. So, since you guys are basically, your home is, you're based in Illinois. You guys should have 325 cars in New Jersey. Basically.
Wait, what? Hold on, what'd they say?
Right.
I just want to take a picture. So, since you guys are basically, your home is, you're based in Illinois.
They say their home is based in Illinois.
You guys should have 325 cars in New Jersey.
Took 325 what in New Jersey? I don't know. I think there were. I thought I heard cars, but I wasn't sure. But my understanding is that the U.S. America Republic, seeing Cannon Bay on his YouTube channel, he incorporated it in Illinois.
If I kept your car and I gave you the petition, we would be going on. This would be 2-3 years down the road, and that's not fair to you. That's not fair to your family. That's not fair to anybody wasting the court system.
Right.
Maybe in that time, they could figure out, because you're totally different from the sovereign people.
Right.
Like we explained, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Let's get this done for you. Between me and you, we'll get it done. I'll bring the release, talk to Maine, get it out of Maine, and then whatever you do with that license plate, I didn't see anything. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me I can't have my.
And you gave him all the documentation. Okay, good. Okay. Like I said, he's the one doing the lookup. He's doing all the research right now and figuring everything out.
I have not heard anything new on that kit.
But you attacked me before you even had my ID.
He came right, but he pulled up, but he came pulled up ready to do that because he came asking, well, where is he? Where is he? He came here aggressive already. And I heard him, so don't he can't say
It
he
was
wasn't.
good, Joel. Right. Exactly, Gary.
I got assaulted already.
Gary's correct. Because in many instances, when you register in many states, when you register a business or incorporate a business, you file it. It's filed in part with the Secretary of State's office, and they look at the fact that because the United States of America Republic was properly recorded, and because they got a letter from the Illinois Secretary of State's offices acknowledging the recognition of their incorporated company, they think that their nation, their sovereign nation, has been recognized by the Secretary of State because they're fucking idiots.
Grab me by No, I'm saying him. No, he grabbed my jacket. The one right there with that scar on, bro. You seen him push me, and I looked at you and I said, he's grabbing me. You got your camera on, bro.
And I'm recording too, so.
So did he not grab me?
Jurisdiction over us and you do not. Exactly, we're foreigners, so what do you mean you don't have to contact your government? We're not under.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
There.
I forgot about this part.
Not let you know, so.
And y'all need to contact our government if you're
Contact their government.
Contact our government. Like ASAP, right now. And
You're not a
his ID, so contact our government.
You're not a foreign state. They're under no obligation. I mean, even if you were a foreign national, at this point in time, I don't think they're obligated to contact the local consulate. That would happen later.
I can tell you that.
What do you, excuse me?
You do not have to do that.
You do have to do that. So you're discriminating. So you're discriminating. Exactly. We're foreigners. So what do you mean you don't have to contact your government? We are not residents of the state of New Jersey.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. It does. You have to contact our government. You are not a part of us. We're not a part of you.
Ma'am, who's your government?
United States of America Republic. I just said it like 3 times. And yes, you don't have jurisdiction over us. No, you do not. We are not residents of the state of New Jersey. So you're not going to tell me that you have jurisdiction over us and you do not.
I've done this situation 3 or 4 times.
We are not.
Yeah, he probably has. Sadly, in this part of New Jersey. Again, I hate to say it, but this is in my backyard.
Residents, we're not citizens of the United States. We are nationals.
Like, I'm talking like
nationals. It does. What are you talking about?
2 towns over.
You're discriminating. You are, because you're sitting here telling me that my government is not real. That's what you're saying. That's what he's saying.
Send a link in Discord,
That's what he's saying. So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is I've dealt with this situation.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
I have.
Who in the state of New Jersey is
She's
under
gonna
our
tell him he
government?
hasn't.
Let me know that you've pulled over and you've
What
handled.
you're saying has no relevance.
You're not answering my question.
I don't have to because
You do.
What's your
he has a warrant for his arrest with the Burlington County Sheriff's Department. That's the bottom line.
And that's fine.
Okay? The facts. We don't worry about nothing else.
See, here is the letter that they received from Illinois, from the Secretary of State of Illinois.
You were formed.
They're the Corporation B. Articles of Corporation.
C. We know what C is.
Yeah, Illinois. So it's just obnoxious.
C is in Indiana. Whatever we did, we formed it in Indiana, right?
Illinois, you dumbass.
Your date of incorporation
He has a warrant for
all in
Wait, okay.
the
All right.
state of C. We know what C is. C is in Indiana. Whatever we did, we formed it in Indiana, right? Your date of incorporation is B. Pay attention to B. Remember, B is April 15th.
Wait, so they formed the corporation in Indiana, but then they had this letter from Illinois. I guess I'm confused.
2015. That's when we did what we did, the power move. We formed the state government, right? Okay? The purpose and clause of your articles of incorporation states, what does it state? This state government, not a religious corporation like,
They're just repeating verbatim what you put in your articles of incorporation. That doesn't mean that it recognizes it as valid for anything. Oh my God.
Moorish Temple of America, right? Not a religious corporation. This is what we did. This state government, right? Okay, so it's a state.
See, the purpose of the clause articles invested in powers of the authority to create force law. See, this is all what you quoted, and property by maintenance of a police force. This is what you quoted for your corporation. And then you have adopted a constitution, like many again, the Constitution, you know, companies have constitutions or bylaws.
Government, right? We can weed past all of that.
Do you intend to operate? Wait. Dear applicant, the issue is, do you qualify for exemption under IRC section something?
Y'all seen our charter?
Wait, why is it blurred out?
You have adopted a constitution and have formed a sovereign nation state of.
Oh, he whited out, or like he blotted out this part.
D, a sovereign nation state of D, which is the Moorish American Nationals. So what is USAR? A sovereign nation state of D, the Moorish American Nationals, man.
We have paperwork.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't tell if this guy is actually stupid or he's being willfully dishonest to his audience for the grift. It could be both, but
we have a certificate of authority from your Secretary of State. Yes, you can. Proving who we are.
Is this registered with the state of New Jersey?
No, we are not residents of the state of New Jersey. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. He keeps asking me that. We're not residents, so why would our property be registered under the state of New Jersey? We're not residents. We are Moorish American nationals. I don't understand, like, why you're not trying. Like, you're not trying to hear what I'm saying. That's why I'm not speaking to you. He is trying to understand, and you are not.
Because I've dealt with this.
You have not, and that's what I'm trying to explain.
the cop is trying to say, lady, I've been through this shit before. It ain't gonna work.
So you've had people come to you and say that they are more.
In fairness, I don't think he's the same guy as the one who was in that the infamous traffic stop that we all know very well. That I'm not gonna repeat here.
American nationals under the United States of America Republic. You're lying.
Yep.
You're lying.
I am not.
You are. You are. Yes, you are. Because we're the governor and the secretary of state, and anything that happens, if any of our nationals get pulled over, they call us. They call us. They're gonna call us. If you pulled them over, they're gonna call us.
As in you, or you like?
Or him. Yes, he is the governor of the province of New Jersey, and I am the secretary of state. They're going to call us.
I'm soon. Letting you know that. You got told by the federal government, if you don't have your documents, let the police know that it's coming from your government. His ID is coming from his government, bro.
Hey, they gave me the fax number. He just wouldn't repeat it for me.
The hell? Why is my enter button not working?
We're going right to the police station after this. So
Great.
I don't care what's going on. Talking about y'all heard this before. We just got it in 2015. How you know about this? What are you talking about? You think you know?
Because they group everybody together.
Right. We got birth certificates, we got driver's license, we got everything. Talk about it.
I should probably do that, Jacob.
Y'all tripping. It's our land. Y'all colonizers. You're not holding up the law and the Constitution, you're a colonizer.
Cooking show once a month.
It's our land.
Oh my God. Is that the Wawa? Which Wawa is that? I'm trying to figure out where they are. Okay, I do know where that is. Yeah.
From the car stop and what's going on with you? Because I don't
either, because they just made this about him when they stopped me.
I got you. So we're, like I said, I'm not gonna keep you in the dark. Once I know what's going on, we're gonna let you know. Okay.
I want him to give me the property. He's discriminating against my state, and he's saying.
Over. If I wasn't in the car because it's tenant, he's definitely coming down. You see what I'm saying? Then once I came down, I go since 2021. Dismantled him, and it's just bogus, and a lawsuit is coming. Get ready. Bow.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Let the victim go be excused. The state has indicated that I wanted to pursue this matter. So what I'm going
So as you can see, case dismissed. Why? Because this restraining order or so-called
Wait. He dismissed your restraining order?
case they thought they had, right, been dropped.
Wait, so you had a TRO.
So as you can see, case dismissed. Why? Because this restraining order or so-called case they thought they had, right, been dropped since 2021, bro. So bogus. Why the instant report was saying no warrant, no warrant? Why? Because I didn't have one. I didn't have no warrant. Wanted, no. Wanted, no.
So now you're explaining why you may have been flagged initially. And that's why the officers wanted to clear it up, and they were able to clear it up.
Oh, right? And you label me black. I'm coming for that ass. Bow.
All right, so here's the deal. Obviously, we towed it because I guess it had fictitious plates on there.
Yep.
And no insurance was provided. Yep. So basically, in order to release this vehicle to you, we would have to just see proof that you have a state's registration, a valid state's registration.
Okay,
yep.
So okay. Before I even expressed this to Burlington City. So you guys.
And what did John find out? Because as far as our laws are concerned that we follow, okay, if we're being told something wrong, you're saying that we're not educated, then it's the responsibility of someone like Michael Schmidt. Then.
Okay, he's flashing his fake ID as though it's legitimate, but that's not what the cop is saying at all.
Department of Homeland Security to educate you. As it stands right now in our state, I'm not saying anything about your license.
He keeps on repeating this. It's obnoxious as fuck. So, I'm not thinking about your license. Well, the reason why he doesn't say much about your license is because, let's go ahead and briefly show this part. Oh. The, reciprocal driver's license registration. So here's the thing right here, right? If you do not have a, in order to get your car out of impound, in the vast majority of instances that I looked up for the state of New Jersey statute, in order to get your car out of impound, the requirement is you need registration and you need insurance. You don't necessarily need a license. In many of these instances that I've seen, you don't have to show your license. You have to have proof of registration and proof of insurance. That's probably why the chief said, I'm not saying anything about your license. Because in most respects, you don't need the license to get your car out of impound. You need the registration and you need the insurance. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the insurance with court costs, and I'm going to dismiss the other 2 tickets.
Okay, and can these?
And honestly, I have a lot of things to say about this prosecutor, but I'm gonna try and be as nice as I can.
Be dismissed with prejudice?
Well, there's no such thing with a traffic offense. It's not a criminal offense.
Right.
So they're dismissed.
Okay, but the only thing with that is that the vehicle was impounded and they won't give the release form to get the vehicle back. Even when the owner went up there, presented all the documentation, they won't give us the release form to get the vehicle back.
Well, that has nothing
I understand, Deacon. It's all
that
good.
was the reason that they told me they took the car, though, for these tickets.
Right.
I get it. But what I'm telling you is that these traffic tickets, resolved or unresolved, are not going to hinder you getting the vehicle back.
So what they don't understand, what the prosecutor just said there, again, issue with communication, is that the prosecutor's trying to tell them that whether or not you are found guilty or not guilty of the tickets that you got that led to getting impounded, it would have no effect one way or the other as to your ability to get your car out of impound. In other words, even if you're found guilty, you can still get your car impounded. If you're found innocent, you can get your car, or excuse me, even if you're found guilty, you can still get your car out of impound. Even if you're not guilty, you can get your car out of impound. Even if the case hasn't been resolved yet, you can get your car out of impound, so long as you provide the requisite documents to be able to get your car out of impound.
So is that a separate?
Traffic tickets, resolved or unresolved, are not going to hinder you getting the vehicle back. Traffic tickets, resolved or unresolved,
They don't understand it.
Going to hinder you getting the vehicle back. Shantae, I can't give you advice on that. The only thing that I can tell you is I'm dismissing these charges today. It's not going to have any effect on you getting the vehicle back. I don't know why.
But what I'm saying is they took the vehicle for these tickets. They gave me these tickets and told me that that was the reason and why the vehicle was being impounded. And they told me to go to court. Wait till I go to court to handle all of this. And now I'm in court, and you're telling me this has nothing to do with it, but they're telling me that it does.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you this has nothing. If they're telling you that, that's something you have to figure out.
So can I request a court date for that separately or with the judge?
There is no court date to have the vehicle returned. That's not the only time you get a court date is if you're given a set of tickets, you come into court. I'm dismissing these tickets, so there are no tickets left.
All right, so I'm gonna now post the go to the new video because most of it's repeats and they'll go back to it anyway. So ultimately, what they have here is a fundamental misunderstanding of what's going on with regards to their ability to get their car back. And what I mean by that is they come out of their case thinking they won, right? They come out of this case thinking they won, but obviously they didn't win. But because of that, they think that the fact that they won means that they can just waltz into the impound lot and get their car back lickety-split. The problem is that that's not what happened. The prosecutor simply dismissed the case. They didn't win on the merits of anything, which they obnoxiously say that they not only won, but they got a judge's verdict, which is dead wrong. But they don't understand the fact that regardless of whether or not their tickets were dismissed, they still have to have the proper paperwork and pay for the towing fees, because the dismissal of their case only took away the court fees, the court costs, and the administrative fees with the court. The towing fees are still there.
One wife, 5 cars, what threat? They got guns and everything. What threat? Come on, dog. It's that oppression shit. This is why I'm.
Do I know why they brought the charge? I don't know.
We will not be oppressed.
We might never know. But as according to the police, he's no longer with the township or city.
What is
And
if that's the case?
You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
Just
All right,
gave
here we
him
go.
the
Mike
card.
Schmidt, and he gave it back.
Give me the card.
What was his name, by the way?
Kelly.
The one that was you said that you was waiting for.
The prosecutor.
What's his name? The main prosecutor. Oh, okay.
The main prosecutor.
Okay.
I know his name on the wall, but I
Oh,
don't know.
all right, right. That's all I was like. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
he'll be in first thing tomorrow morning,
Okay,
so
and
I'll
he
talk
just
to him
reach out?
about getting him a letter and send it right over to right over to
So
Burlington City.
once that's done, I'll be able to go to Burlington.
Yes, to
and
Burlington
have it.
City's got to get the approval from the prosecutor.
And that's what I've been talking to John Fine. So when I came up here last time, I talked to
You've been
Matt
talking to who?
John Fine in Burlington City.
Okay.
So
I'm not
that's-
familiar with him.
Okay.
He's referring to the chief of police for Burlington City.
I'm just trying to, but the chief, so you could Google him. I talked to him and he said the same thing. So when I came up here and talked to Matt, and that was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he just has to send the approval.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This happened in February 24th. Like they had my car for almost 2-3 months now.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
And it was much rejoicing.
You know what I mean?
There's
I appreciate
a lot
that.
of variables involved. A lot of people are
Appreciate
involved.
that,
It's too
Kelly.
much. No problem. Good luck to you guys. Nice meeting you.
Thank you. You too.
Good luck. Like I said.
All politics, right?
As y'all can see.
Okay, so he now has the first letter from John Fine, who's the chief of police. And it says, oh my fucking god, I hate this Dunning Kruger.
This email is from John Fine, chief of police, city of Burlington, right? To be open with you, I do have concerns that our viewpoints will conflict, but open discussion is good for both of us. We answer to Burlington County Prosecutor. Burlington County Prosecutor.
Okay, so he's a fucking idiot because if you recall from the court hearing, it wasn't somebody who was the Burlington County prosecutor. He was a municipal county for either the city or the township. I think it was a township. He's not a county prosecutor. Either way, just because the county the prosecutor dismissed the charges does not mean that the police are automatically obligated to release the vehicle without having proper paperwork with them.
Bah!
Dumbass.
Now, Moabs, that was the first.
And so now and it's a response to an email. And here he says, John Fine says, as I stated before in our meeting, which he had an in-person meeting with him, they'll show clips. We enforce the laws that are put before us by the governor, legislature, guided by our attorney general and prosecutor. He emphasizes prosecutor, ignores laws of the state of New Jersey, legislature, governor, etc. When we spoke, I advised you that the attorney general's office is a place to contact, being our officers will not acknowledge a Moorish nation license or license plate. In no offense to you, that is what we are guided to do by the New Jersey law in reference to what is lawful and what is not under the state of New Jersey.
Official email when we first start talking, and he wanted to meet with me before I brought U.S.A.R to New Jersey and start growing like major, right? Now here's when they took my car, and this is what he's saying to me again,
his
right?
voice.
You see, John Fine, January 31st, right? Okay. It's my understanding that the vehicle stop had Moorish national license plates, not a state of New Jersey or other states. So they want me to be a resident of immigrants, right? The officer issued the summons accordingly, as I stated before in our meeting. So we met already. See what I'm saying? We enforce the laws that's put by us by the governor, legislator, guided by the attorney general, and prosecutor. Bow.
So here, you guys will see, and I think you guys have already noticed that here's where they're going to get this letter from the prosecutor's office saying, release the vehicle to them because the charge, our charges are dropped or whatever. I do not. Undecided middle ground.
As far as prosecutor's office is concerned, you can have your car released to you.
All he says is, as far as the prosecutor's office is concerned, you can have your car released to you. It does not say released to you free of any sort of proof of registration or insurance. It just says that the prosecutor's office has no need to hold your vehicle for one reason or another.
Can I have that letter?
So it's clear the assistant prosecutor Ben told him to give my car back.
To serve as authorization to release the vehicle seized from Shantae pursuant to a criminal investigation.
Now let's look at this date, Moab. They took my car January 24th. The prosecutor told John Fine, look, dressed to him in Burlington City Police, to give me my car back. Give me my car back. All my paperwork.
Your car, though. Wait, what do you mean by your car? It says vehicle seized from Shantae Williams Robinson. Are you Shantae Williams Robinson? I thought you were Eric Jenkins Bay, whatever.
Is right. All that sovereign citizen crap y'all kicking is bullshit. Give me my vehicle. Bow.
Charges that they said that they knew was right. Fake plates, fake driver's license, fake all of this, right?
They were all fake. Oh, here's where he continues the bullshit.
One.
You didn't win shit.
Vehicle. Bow.
Charges that they said that they knew was right. Fake plates, fake driver's license, fake all of this, right? I had one. The prosecutor in Burlington Town.
You didn't win. Well, okay. This is where I disagree with the Van Valiant. I'm gonna be honest here. If I got a case dismissed, if I were in a traffic situation, I would say I won. right? I could say I won. Technically, though, I mean, but I didn't win on the merits. That's the issue.
And there was much rejoicing.
You didn't win on the merits. And that's the distinction here.
Dismissed everything. I have them recorded saying, you won. When do a prosecutor say you won?
He didn't say you won anywhere in there.
In my file that I submitted before.
He says he won in this case here, in the sense that you got your case dismissed. But you didn't win on the merits, which is what I'm trying to emphasize here.
Before the disappearance, they told me that it was in my file and that you would review them.
I don't need to review them. I'm dismissing the tickets, Shantae.
Okay, I understand that. For one, those tickets were given under the wrong.
So as y'all can see, my wife's name in court, right? February 17th, they took my car January 24th, right? I had court February 17th, right?
She had court, not you.
Everything dismissed, no court costs. Because
yeah. No court costs. Doesn't say anything about towing.
We're not to be taxed. We're aboriginal to the land. It's our land. Why would you think we got to be paid a tax or a court cost or a toll fee?
See, you added that toll fee, motherfucker.
Bow.
Ready?
Now they're walking with swag, thinking they fucking want something. But sure enough.
I have a question. Can I ask a question? Does he honestly think that he gets his car back with paying no money whatsoever?
The only time I've seen where you can get your car back without having to pay a tow is in very limited circumstances. Those circumstances being, for example, you got into an accident, right? And your car had to be towed, to a shop or whatever. The insurance, if you had decent insurance, the insurance is supposed to pay for the towing fee. Another example would be
but somebody's paying for it.
Somebody's paying. The other thing is that, say your car gets stolen, and then your car, the cops find the thief and they hook him up while he's driving your car, and they tow the car.
Yeah.
Then in that circumstance, you don't have to pay the towing because you're the victim of a crime.
Okay.
So in that regard, in many states, you don't have to pay a towing fee to get your own car back because it was not your fault that it was towed in the first place. Those are those limited circumstances. If it's an action of your own volition, for example, getting hooked up for not having registration insurance, it's still on you to pay the fees, even if those charges were either you were found not guilty or they were dismissed.
Asking your name, sir?
Eric Jenkins Bennett, governor of the province of New Jersey.
Anything I can just bring back?
Nah, you're not touching my documents, bro. He knows what's up. He just. Okay, is it recorded, right? What's your name?
You have to schedule.
Wait, was he looking for? I think he's trying to get his car back here, or he's trying to get a release form.
Some information out, forward it to him.
Nah, I want to talk to him. I just talked to the prosecutor. He here. He got email. He knew I was coming to get my car. I told him come out here.
Okay, do you have anything I can just bring back?
Nah, you're not touching my documents, bro. He knows what's up. He just. Okay, is it recorded, right? What's your name?
You have to schedule me.
What's your name, please, sir?
Zuner.
Zuner what? What's your badge number?
Trollman Zuner, 9094.
1994. So you telling me that the chief of police, John Fines, refusing the people's service, right? After he just talked to the prosecutor, right? We just left there, right?
You can schedule a meeting with him.
Why do I need to schedule a meeting? So you're not giving me the release for my vehicle?
I'm going to now finish with the
okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have somebody that's a white shirt that's in the higher up?
Presence against national orders. They discriminate against your national orders.
I think this is the president, Mr. Cannon Bay, whatever the fuck.
What you mean come back?
Come back and schedule a meeting. I said I got my letter and all that right here, bro.
they just shut the lobby off.
Oh, they cut the light. Look, and they cut the light. Look, Paris, look, listen, Paris.
Like that neighbor you're trying to ignore.
Yeah. They gotta give me a release form. They just left. They just turned the lights out. They just turned. We in the police station right now.
They turned the whole light to the police.
It's recorded. I'm recording it right now. Back up and show the whole thing. It was two girls sitting in here, right here. One guy was just dealing with me. Two girls just packed up and left the front. It's on 230, but it's not. The other side open.
Oh my God, I can't stand it.
So they didn't shut down the police station. They just shut down that part of the police station so you can't get shit.
The power of a government. We're a national government, so I guess it's a learning curve, right? So you got
to registration.
Of course, but what's the company of my insurance?
Here we go.
We have our own jurisdiction, which is the province, okay, which is well recognized.
Like, hang on.
Recognized according to who?
Let me just explain my thing, and I'm going to tell you who you can go to complain about this. But from what we towed the car from, we need valid license plates from one of the 50 states in the United States of America.
Yep. AKA valid tags, registration.
We need to see valid registration for one of those states and insured by a company that...
And valid insurance.
It provides insurance.
Okay, so I just showed you a valid insurance, which a company has, right? And I showed them that my vehicle...
Yeah, see, I don't think they show it in this video. I might have to look it up. But he fucking shows off his insurance card. It's his own made up insurance. He ginned up an insurance card lookalike, but he lists himself as his own insurer.
No, the company is not myself. What are you talking about?
Let me see what company is. Show me what company it is.
Y'all didn't read the paper.
Why? It's your job to read this. It's not my job to show you what company it is. It's my job to show you my documents.
Insured by you.
Of course, but what's the company of my insurance? What do you mean?
What? You liable insurance?
You want to look it up? Before you cancel something off, you should do your due diligence and looking it up before you just
Well, that still doesn't resolve the registration issue. And the
registration is right here.
Sir, that's not a valid plate.
People in the chat saying you can be self-insured, you just have to post a huge bond. I mean, I don't know. I genuinely don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I don't know what states allow that. I genuinely don't know. I just know it's not something I really have heard about. I'll have to talk to a friend of mine who kind of knows a bit more about insurance than I do, but I don't know if very many states allow that.
It has to be a state in the United States.
So my registration is right here.
Sir, that's not a valid
It's like several hundred thousand.
It has to be a state in the United States.
So are you discriminating against my state? Because my state is United States of America. Are you saying that's a fake
Not
state?
discriminating on anything.
So you're saying that's fake? I just need you to clear it up. I just gotta do what I gotta do, right?
Hey, I can respect it, man. I got no problem.
And look, and I just try to educate. It's in Illinois.
The city will accept this as compliant insurance.
License.
They will about the license. The license is also valid in the province of Wisconsin.
I'm gonna spank him in court. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm gonna do is I gotta sue y'all too, in your personal capacity too. And then
Why would they care about what a judge in Wisconsin says?
if you went home after your wife, she gotta get it too, bro. And that's just, I'm cold with it. But I don't have to be. If y'all just could be now.
Okay, Akari says, I saw you can self-insure through New Jersey, but you have to go through a process for it, which I highly doubt this guy did.
Charges that they said that they knew was right. Fake plates, fake driver's license, fake all of this, right? And I won. The prosecutor in Burlington Township dismissed everything. I have them recorded saying, you won. When do a prosecutor say you won? Unless I'm right.
I understand, sir.
So why after that off the...
No. You can be found not guilty of a crime that actually was committed. Like there is such a thing as being able to get away with a crime.
All the madness. You have my car for a month. I go to court. All the madness.
Right.
I win. Where's the equity, sir?
I understand, sir.
So if you understand, can I just please have a letter? And when I go to Burlington, I should get my car released. It should be no issues, right?
I don't have a copy of the letter on me right now, but we can email it to you.
Right.
If we have a copy of your contact information, we can email.
I had your phone number. Do you have a chance to have your email?
Gov, G-O-V, Jenkins, J-E-N.
The problem is, Archangel, is that... Okay, here's the thing, Archangel, and I think the prosecutor... I want to answer Archangel directly this. Getting a court order to release the vehicle is the correct remedy. Not necessarily. The problem that the problem that we're having here is that, in generally speaking, and the prosecutor mentioned this to Shantae during the hearing, is if there's a not guilty, you do not need a court order to get your vehicle back. You still need to provide the proper registration and insurance. But the prosecutors also said that if there, for whatever reason, the towing company isn't releasing your vehicle, and you feel that your vehicle is being wrongly held, right? If you feel that genuinely that the towing company is not giving you back your vehicle despite having all the proper paperwork and documents, then you can go to court and petition a writ of reprimand to obtain your vehicle, to help a sheriff come in and get release of your vehicle. That's where you would get a court, ask the court for a remedy in that regard, is that if you have provided all the proper documentation and they're still not giving it to you, that's your remedy. But they're not even there yet. They don't have the proper paperwork to release the vehicle. So we're not even at that point.
BEY@gmail.com.
GovJENKINS@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, we can give you a copy of the letter.
Yes, and I will, because a letter from the county view.
All right, so now we're getting to the towing part, which should be fun.
Turn that off.
Not insured or registered.
Yes, it is. So I got a letter from the county prosecutor addressed to John Fine.
So what the guy just say is that it was uninsured and unregistered and therefore impounded.
Y'all immediately. I've been in contact with y'all, so
they haven't contacted us. They haven't sent us a letter.
Okay, ma'am. So listen, I'm gonna talk to you.
Video it.
So listen.
It's private property. Let
you can say whatever you want, sir. Yeah. So I'm telling you, I came down. It's happening in a lawsuit. John Fine's. You can see that's dated March 7th on the date. So the prosecutor been told John Fine to let y'all know to been release my vehicle. Right? It's listed to John Fine. You understand that?
Where is it listed to John Fine?
Chief John Fine, March 7th. Y'all had my car since January 24th. I've been won my case.
Can I call him?
Yes, absolutely. February 17th, I've been won my case. I've been in contact with y'all. Y'all got my mail. And this is going to result in a lawsuit, and a big one in John Fine, and everyone that's a part of it.
So he's trying to he says he's going to try and sue John Fine.
I got contacted by the police of Burlington City to tow your car for no insurance.
It's going to result in a lawsuit, and a big one in John Fine, and everyone that's a part of it.
She's saying asking for a PO number. I'm not sure what she means by that, to be perfectly honest.
I got contacted by the police of Burlington City to tow your car for no insurance and registration.
And who's the letter wrote to?
Okay,
John Fine has a boss.
You could have came in the next day and paid the $70.
I'm not paying anything.
And that's it.
But all right, listen. But we
See, so now they're like fighting over the fact that they have to pay the towing fee.
couldn't have came in.
Government, United States of America,
Republic, government.
Relax.
That's fake. That's fake. Okay.
It is saying it's fake. You're providing a fake ID.
That's fake.
It's not fake.
Okay.
Because I'm the one who was driving the vehicle.
Meanwhile, the poor mom is the poor lady is trying to get a hold of John Fine.
Vehicle when it was
seen
taken.
her on Facebook.
It's okay, baby.
He's seen you on Facebook. So town still. Burlington's not a small city, but it's not that big that people won't figure out like who the fuck are these people?
on Facebook.
Because I'm the one who was.
Yeah.
Republic, government.
Relax.
That's fake. Okay. That's fake.
It's not fake.
Okay.
Because I'm the one who was driving the vehicle when it was
seen
taken.
her on Facebook.
It's okay, baby.
That's
Don't
fine.
talk. Let her understand.
You have a video on that on Facebook.
Yeah, it's public. The law is public. How is this stupid? The law is public.
I'm trying.
You the only ignorant one.
Now that you have the owner's son.
There's
We're
not
not.
a record
We're
of
not
your
here.
government.
We're
Yes,
not
it
here.
is.
Listen, babe.
I'm not looking at
You don't have to.
Listen, relax. We're not here. We're not here to argue.
Drew G in the chat says PO is purchase order. They use POs to pay for things. The wife is thinking the police are paying, so she needs the PO number for them to collect. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Drew.
We're not here to argue.
Yes, you
We
are.
have. We're not. How are we here to argue?
Get your car.
Listen.
I'm gonna fucking scrap your car. You don't fucking get it.
Yeah, okay.
You're not.
Okay.
Ooh.
The son should not have made that threat, but I also understand. I do understand that the son is getting agitated by these folks. You know, really getting up into his parents' face. So I get where the son's coming from, but threatening to key their car is not the best de-escalation.
Listen, he better chill out. That's what he better do.
You have to sit there.
He's not even.
Stop talking. It's men. It's men talking. Don't say.
And here's the fucking sexism and misogyny here. Woo! You hear what he said to his girlfriend?
Fucking get it. Yeah, okay.
You're not. Listen, he better chill out. That's what he better do.
What a jerk.
He's not even.
Stop talking. It's men. It's men talking. Don't say.
Stop talking. It's men. It's men talking. Woo! Isms. Isms, baby.
Nothing.
We have,
because they got one more chance.
We have a waiting room.
I don't care what you got.
Don't get in.
Relax.
You walk to me. I've been sitting right here.
Hey.
I've been sitting right here. You walk to me. You walk to me. You walked up in my face.
Call the cops. Get out of my property.
Bro,
relax.
Stop. Y'all better stop walking up on me. It's recorded that they keep walking in my face. I got 6 feet. If I get invaded my space one more time, I'm gonna feel threatened, and I'm gonna feel like I had to defend myself.
Okay, pal?
Okay.
Now get out!
Well, if you walk
Get out!
6 feet in my
Get out!
make sure I'm recorded.
Get
No,
out!
I'm not going nowhere.
Get off my property! Get out the door! Call the cops now!
A car star, 1202 Route 130 North. Yes, township. Are we in township? Township.
I have to laugh at that.
Wow.
Because Burlington City and Burlington Township are so amalgamated that even I have trouble figuring out what part of the which municipality I'm in. So I had to laugh at that this mom and pop shop that probably in business for like 25 years has to be reminded of which town they're in, which municipality they're in.
Burlington City, he's calling, are you calling Burlington Township?
Donna Groff, G-R-O-F-T.
Okay.
I am an owner. Thank you. I don't want any trouble. I just want to resolve this.
Me too, man. I had my car for over 3 months.
I know.
I have 2 children.
Hey, that's not her.
Well, it sounds like a personal problem.
That's not us. That's them.
Islam prayers.
Okay?
So I went to the tow office. I got threatened by the owner. He walked in my face. I have it on recorder. He walked from around the counter, came to my face, saying, "Get out."
The J-Car, I worked for corporate tax issues in New Jersey. Just figuring out who was taxing was horrible. Yeah.
Go into the
I got it recorded. And he's walking in my face right now.
there.
So right now, you 6 feet, sir. 6 feet. 6 feet, sir. You walking up on me. I'm talking to your wife. She's saying,
There's a waiting room
I don't
right
need
there.
to know your waiting room, sir. You keep walking up on me. I feel threatened. I keep telling you I feel threatened. So stop
All
walking
them
up on
letters
me.
you send us soon as for $500,000 from a fake government.
Okay, see, fake government. See?
Yeah, so I think one of the agitations by the son is the fact that he keeps on threatening to lien the towing company for $500K with his fucking government.
This is the owner. Yeah, we recording. You know everything's being recorded. This is the owner.
If it's fake, why would the But if it was fake, why would the prosecutor tell you to release the vehicle?
State laws.
We are following the law.
In New Jersey.
We're not a resident.
Yeah, state law, right. I'm glad he posted that here. So I apologize for pausing, but I want, I'm supposed to be educational, right? So going back here, this one is the reciprocal driver's license violations impoundment 39:3-17.1. Proof of valid insurance, impoundment of vehicle. But, oh wait, actually, there's a more important one. Impoundment of motor vehicle. Motor vehicle subject to the provisions of this act may be impounded if the registrant operates or permits the operation of that motor vehicle without a valid or temporary registration or valid temporary registration plates that's authorized under Section C. Fail to surrender a registration certificate, registration plates. knowingly permits an unlicensed driver to operate that motor vehicle. A motor vehicle impounded under the provisions of the subsection shall be removed to storage space or garage, and its registration certificate and registration plate seized. The registrant shall be responsible for the cost of removal and storage of the impounded motor vehicle. So, at any time prior to the sale, because they could be sold at auction, a person entitled to motor vehicle may reclaim possession of it upon payment of the reasonable cost of removal and storage of the motor vehicle and any outstanding fines or penalties, provided, however, if the other person entitled to the motor vehicle is a lesser holder of a lien on the motor vehicle, he may reclaim basically the if the person has the vehicle on a lease, then they can claim it. In such cases, the violator shall be liable for all outstanding costs, fines, and penalties, and administrator shall have a lien against the property income of that violator for the total outstanding costs. Or, also, proof of valid motor vehicle insurance before release of impounded vehicle. No motor vehicle which has been impounded pursuant to the laws of this state shall be released by the state or local law enforcement authority which impounded the vehicle unless proof of valid motor vehicle insurance for that vehicle is presented to the law enforcement authority. The recovery or salvage of the impounded motor vehicle by or on behalf of an insurance financial institution shall not require proof. So the insurer can get it if they want. And then authority. NJSA 2C:43-2.4. Authority to impound motor vehicles. Any law enforcement agency is authorized to impound a motor vehicle in which a violation of subsection D, A, D, or F of NJSA 2C:39-5, which I think, which one is this? Actually, that's a good question. This one is weapons charges. Handgun, rifle, subject to commit various other offenses, right? So, obviously, a law enforcement agency has the authority to impound a vehicle in certain circumstances or for various violations. End of story. Doesn't matter whether or not you're a citizen of New Jersey or a foreign national of New Jersey. Doesn't fucking matter. The authority is on the motor vehicle, not on the individual driving the motor vehicle. It's on the motor vehicle itself. Bow. Prick.
You live in Burlington City. You lived up north.
North America is our residence. We're
Where's
aboriginal
your
to this
address?
land.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
In North America.
Where do you sleep?
In my home.
Yeah.
They're in Burlington.
Where's that?
Where I
Burlington City?
domicile. No.
Where? Where's that?
Okay, so the person yelling in the phone in the background is the president of the United States of America Republic.
He would have known. The owner of the tow company.
Excuse me, could you turn that down? I'm trying to make a phone call here. Thank you.
This is what we've been going through since we came up here.
And there was much
Yesterday
rejoicing.
we talked to John Fine and then we came up here
Here
today.
trying to start trouble. Send it. Have the prosecutor send us a letter and a check.
We just
I
gave you
just
the
gave
letter.
her the letter, sir.
We don't work for free. Okay?
We just
I
gave
don't
you a
care
letter,
what
though.
the prosecutor says. We don't work for free.
Hello? Who is this?
He gonna say he don't care what the prosecutor says.
That's crazy.
Like, how you not care what the prosecutor says?
Crazy.
What's his number?
You're crazy.
Just Google it. Burlington
And you
County
just want to
Prosecutor.
antagonize.
And there was much rejoicing.
We didn't come here confrontational. You did that.
Your shoes are in
Thank all of you for the re-ups in memberships.
And there was much rejoicing.
Nomadic War. Burlington is still within the gravitational pull of Camden. Terrible.
Much rejoicing.
The meal came out great, actually.
I am recording.
The rice was delicious. The chicken came out cooked, at least, you know, so no poisoning.
It's actually, they keep saying,
Go ahead and try.
They're going to get away, they're going to throw away, but like all this type of threats.
And there was much
And it's being
rejoicing.
recorded.
He gonna scrap the car. So then we're just gonna see if he scraps the car. We're gonna
Okay, I think people are right that I think the son said he's going to scrap the car, not scratch it.
see what happens, because then we're gonna own this. Yeah, just like you.
It's a bit crazy since we got up here. But the wife is very compliant. I have no, the woman, we don't have to do nothing. I don't,
It's definitely him. Because she's been very compliant. She's looking up the letter. She's making phone calls.
I can tell you, if that's a fake letter.
So angry.
Burlington
He's
County
so
Prosecutor's
angry.
Office, you're getting arrested today.
Contract Camden is. Right, nomadic. In the statutes that I cited, depending on why the car has been impounded, it can be anywhere between 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days before the tow lot will be able to auction off, or the municipality will be able to auction off the vehicle.
The police, so we just waiting for the police to do it.
They might not even answer either.
You got that letter for the cops? Because it's fake, you're getting arrested.
I'm recording him. We're gonna come up here with a fake
Is it
letter.
signed by the prosecutor?
Yep.
Stop talking. Say it, please, baby.
Sorry.
Stop talking. It's man talk.
Like how you said, just keep your tongue. Keep your mouth empty.
You're in our country right now.
Unfortunately, there's no answer. It says push 2-3 to speak to the operator, and then no one.
All right, call Burlington City.
Good afternoon, Burlington Car Service.
The U.S.A.R. president is scheduled to visit in Kiev. I mean, Kyiv.
Nomadic, you are right.
This is ridiculous.
Is she trying to call it too? It's okay.
Well, Archangel, the takings clause, as I understand it, does not apply to tangible property, but to real property. I could be incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure the takings clause is only for real property.
Just waiting for the police to pull up now, because they call the cops up. Yeah, police is definitely giving the prosecutor if they're higher up, so this should be kind of simple. Come on, let's go right here.
Thank you very much. Shoes untied if you trip.
That's all he did was, I knew he was gonna do that anyway. That he locked the door.
Like, look, let me show me.
Let the cops come though. He locked us out.
They locked them out.
What was your name, sir? Okay, so you're telling me, being as though I got a letter issued from the prosecutor, right?
This is
In
what-
writing. No, I'm just, let me explain. Please let me explain. I'll let you go. Even though I have a letter from the prosecutor to the chief of police telling them, as a release letter, to release my vehicle under any criminal investigation that's done, right? I got told, you don't want to hear the video. You told me out your mouth you don't want to hear the video. I'm told I didn't pay a court cost. What makes you think I'm going to pay a toll fee? I'm not to be taxed. So listen.
And it was
I am not to be taxed.
March 7th is the date. I was been supposed to have my car. I've been supposed to have my car. I'm doing the footwork now. I had to go talk to the prosecutor. He said, sir, I've been told him to release your vehicle. Now I'm coming to release my vehicle. They're threatening me. They're telling me all of this. They don't care about no prosecutor. They're going to call this on me, get out their country. And then now you come and you telling me they're saying you supposed to. No one's above the law, sir.
I'm trying to tell you.
As Van Balen pointed out, it's very, very fucking rich for him to say nobody's above the law. Fucking projection.
What they're telling me.
But no one's above the law. You're supposed to enforce the law. You see a letter from the prosecutor, sir. That's your higher up. So I'm saying if I have a letter from a prosecutor, active prosecutor, telling every party to release my vehicle, especially to the chief of police.
If you pay the money.
It's not just the money. It's not just the money. It's also providing the providing the proof of insurance and the registration.
But what does that have to do today for my
You would think
already
without
did my
saying.
legwork.
I understand that. However, they can't verify it.
The letter is signed. That does a letter signed by the prosecutor.
They need to make.
It's signed. That does a letter signed by the prosecutor.
They need to make their. Listen, sir.
I'm here. I hear.
Okay.
So they need to verify your paperwork.
The tow company need to verify my paperwork. Okay.
So in order for you to get it, they need the tow bill and the storage fees paid. Whether you do it, the prosecutor's office, Burlington City, you got to get that figured out so that they as a business can get paid.
But they was called, correct?
Who was called?
The tow company.
Okay, but they were
No.
service.
Take time from me. Okay. Service, because they thought my car was unlawfully. Listen, Sam.
They were acting on orders of the department. So ultimately, they're going to get themselves paid. But if you don't have anything for them to show who is going to pay, they're not going to let go of the vehicle because, as he mentioned before, they don't work for free.
What would be Burlington City that you
So, listen, I went in court. I just showed you my disposition in court. Look, from your court, township, signed by judge. So your judge said
They never gave him a PO, as people mentioned there.
Burlington City, Burlington Township.
They never gave them. I'm sorry for pausing all the time, but they never gave these guys a notice that the township is going to pay for the fee.
You don't have no court. You know that, sir. Everybody go to township court. This is signed by the judge from township.
Judge Lang is also Burlington City.
Oh, but there's no Burlington court. So everybody go to Burlington Township. So your court in your township signed it. Look, no court.
And I'm the one who
no court costs. Doesn't say anything about towing.
was given those tickets and those.
So it's something that you need to talk about.
So if he represents.
I went to the county.
I understand that.
Okay, so it's protocol. Is it right?
I understand.
So
what you're
municipality,
saying.
county. So I went to the county. What you see the letter in there that you don't care about. You saying even though it's okay. So why is it not?
They as a business.
But don't they have to deal with that with Burlington? Why is I'm included? Burlington called
because
them.
They're not going to release the vehicle until those fees are paid.
Okay, but
as a business, once that vehicle is released and nobody pays it, then they're out that money. So they need to hold on
But
to that
who called them, sir? If you call somebody, right, and you told them to come get something.
Meaning, if I'm taking your side, dipshit, that means that it would be on the township's bill. Therefore, the township would give you some sort of paperwork to give to the towing company saying, hey, release this vehicle, we're picking up the tab. But you don't have that.
You're liable. I'm not. You held me liable.
That's why I'm telling you. Go to
But no, why? No, I'm not the party.
But we can't
I got
even.
my documents from the prosecutor.
If you want,
I did my job, sir. You're not understanding.
I am understanding.
So if I
you're
did
not
the
listening to what I have.
But we can't make Burlington City tell.
WDL TV, some police departments collected towing fees for the towing company to give a release.
Everyone to release the vehicle, though.
So who does? In law.
I'm confused.
And talk to them about having your vehicle released.
But why are we talking? I'm so confused.
Great question.
Yes. So do you recognize him, right? Okay. So I'm gonna let you hear it. And I don't have to do this. This is my private. This is for my lawsuit. Okay. So I'm just letting you do it. Just listen to me.
I can't wait to see this fucking lawsuit.
One of the AP. Okay. Are you talking to me? No. So okay. You want to hear him say the letter? Okay, all right. Have a good day, sir. So you wasted time.
I mean,
just get in the car. It don't matter. Don't have a good day, sir. It's okay. Have a great day, sir.
All right. So they're walking out and they don't got their car back.
Everything dismissed. No court course. Right? Where's my car? Oh, you gotta talk to the prosecutor. I got him email. I'm telling him. I can show you. So now you're telling me again. When he's telling me come here, the prosecutor gotta release it. Now you're telling me go back to him. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is the issue is not being resolved, and it's already made me about to file a lawsuit. Okay? And I know how it goes down. Attorney General, prosecutor, I know what goes on. And I know your power, right? So I'm saying this right now, and it's documented. If I don't get my car back, and I got lawful documents, my car is registered under our state.
Your state, not one of the 50 states.
Everything, my plates is not fictitious. I had my life.
Your plates are fictitious. Your plates are not authorized by one of the 50 states.
So it's clear.
Which is what New Jersey law requires.
So because John Fine and their police called the tow company. So y'all in charge of them. So you could just tell them, just like you told them to come get my car, tell them to give me my car. They're telling me they're not giving me my car because John Fine and Burlington police are not giving me no release form.
All right. John Fine is not giving you the release form because you haven't provided the proper documentation.
Right. Okay. So
Sir.
again, you're the county, right? So y'all are
Sir, I can tell you. My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm the assistant prosecutor who was talking to John Fine. I wrote John Fine a letter saying, as far as the prosecutor's office is concerned, you can have your car released to you. But it's on the municipal level.
Letter?
John Fine can give it to you. I don't have a copy
I
of it
mean,
right now.
as you can see, me and him is not.
Sure,
So to
I
ask
understand.
for that letter, I need it, and can I get it from you? I mean, these are a mutual party.
What if my car is registered in Puerto Rico? Can I still drive in New Jersey? Maybe. It could be one of the 50 states and territories. It's possible, Jacob. Again, the only reason I'm hesitant is because most people wouldn't bring their car, wouldn't bring their car registered in Puerto Rico to the United States. They wouldn't take the time, the money to import it unless they were moving to one of the 50 states. In which case, once that's done, within 30 days, you need to change your plates. But within those 30 days, you have that grace period of being able to drive. I think you would be authorized to drive with a car with Puerto Rico plates, so long as you are intending on switching your plates.
Said it's not in. So you wrote them.
Sure,
I just
we
need
can give you a
proof.
copy. We can give you
Right,
a copy. I don't have a
because
copy of it on
just how
me
would
right
you
now.
feel
I
though,
can have
sir?
to get
I
it
got
back
two
together for you.
sons. I got a 7-year-old and
I
I got a
completely understand.
7-month-year-old.
Okay.
Right? And they had my car since February 24th
I understand.
on charges that they said that they knew was right. Fake
They didn't say that. No.
plates, fake
He
driver's
didn't
license.
say that.
They didn't say that.
Fake all of this, right? And I won.
You didn't win. You won in the sense that it was dismissed. You did not win on the fucking
The
merits.
prosecutor in Burlington Township dismissed everything. I have them recorded saying you won. When do a prosecutor say you won?
That doesn't mean you were. That doesn't mean your shit's valid.
Unless I'm right.
I understand, sir.
So
No!
after that, all that madness, you have my car for a month. I go to court, all the madness.
Right.
I win. Where's the equity, sir?
We have a copy of your contact information. We can give you a copy of it.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. So they hear from there. They walk over to the police department, and then they repeat themselves. We've already seen this shit already. All right, and that's it, and that's the end. So ultimately, they don't get shit because they're a bunch of fucking morons. And to this day, they still probably don't have their car yet. Fucking hell.
It'll be okay.
It's the undeserved arrogance that gets me. The undeserved arrogance.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Do you want me to read?
Yeah, go ahead and read some super chats, and then we're gonna close up shop.
Okay, Joshua Lee sent a $5 super chat. How many cuts, videos did this Moore do? That's a good question.
A lot, far too many.
Deacon Fatal sent a $5 super chat. Artie, I am still mourning, and this has nothing to do with that. However, I know my limits, and there is only so much foolishness I can take right now. I'm with you, Deacon, and I understand. I'm sorry. Let's see. Paul Berry sent a $5 super chat. I lived in New Jersey as a British citizen, and I was under the jurisdiction of the state of New Jersey, and I had a valid driver's license and insurance. Imagine that.
What a concept that doesn't matter what your nationality is, you still got to follow the laws of the territory you're in.
Pat's Cats and $1.99 super chat. They don't get it.
No. Well, I mean, they're so far up their own ass that they'll never get it.
It's very true. They definitely don't get it. Joshua Lee sent a $10 super chat. Fun fact, altogether, this is about $100 in charges. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that what Van Balen said? And Joshua Lee said that, and I think Van Balen mentioned that in the video.
So he was going through all this for $100 in charges.
Basically.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one alone right there. Ed 2276 and a $10 super chat. How was the chicken, rice, and sausage?
Very good. It came out beautifully.
Undecided middle ground and a $5 super chat. Here's to Artie's corporate fiction Fez fund.
Thank you very much.
Telling you that's probably not gonna happen.
No, it's not.
Joshua Lee for the Artie Fez fund, $10 super chat.
You're wasting your donations, but I still appreciate them.
Bats Cats sent a $1.99 super chat. I need a little Fez for my cats. Please don't do that to your poor cats.
No, I can't do that to them either.
Tom's over thinks it sent a $5 super chat. Is there any reason why the police can't just come out and say that their USAR state is fake? Seems like something is holding them back.
I mean, you know, there was a lot of cuts in the videos, so it may very well be that one of the leading officers did kind of straight up tell them like this is bullshit. It could be that, and that they just cut it out. But I do notice that sometimes there in many videos that officers are very timid in just straight up calling them out. In other instances, we've seen officers just actually call people out, but in this instance, I did notice that too. I kind of wish they were far more straightforward, but it could just be that the uploader just edited out any instance of the officers delegitimizing their bullshit.
Gotcha. Joshua Lee sent a $5 super chat. I think it says IIRC. The Moors are suing the owners for $500,000 according to Van.
Wow.
Tennepa 4002 sent a $10 super chat. Just for Joshua Lee. Stupid sexy Flanders. Hashtag screw Flanders.
Oh, Jesus.
Little Dickens became a member. I'm not going to read all the new members, but thank you so much for becoming members. Joshua Lee sent a $5 super chat. According to Van Valian, the total cost was of all of this was $92.
Yeah, sounds about right. Dan in the chat also says, Artie, for Puerto Rico, Guam, and U.S. territories, the plates and reg are valid in Continental 48. I worked in a town and Navy base as several, and if you are a student. Yeah, that's what I figured, is that they're valid. I don't know why I didn't even think of that as a military brat, that yes, obviously, if you are stationed in stationed in the States and you have a vehicle that's registered in Puerto Rico, you're exempt from having to re-register in the state that the base is on. So yeah, you can have Puerto Rico plates and still drive valid in the
much rejoicing
in the 50 states. So thank you, Tice Mahoney, for joining as a member as well. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. I might be back on tomorrow. I kind of want to, but I'm gonna try and get in some more gaming. There is actually an interesting video from Real World Police that I might want to take a look at. There's also a video that I do want to take a look at. Another video, actually, there's two videos from Real World Police. One is, the typical levity, like dumbass doing dumbass things, and another one is another valid lesson of do not talk to the fucking police. There's a video there that, for the love of God, this needs to be hammered home. Despite, I have my biases in favor of police, but I have to remind people, do not talk to the police. And there's a video that's going to be a valid lesson in that. All right. Take care, guys. Oh, and I see you, Angel. Maybe I'll do some Among Us. We'll figure that out in June, I think. But, all right, guys. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Adios.